Hi everybody, Robert here again. In this video, we're going to look at creating a column. And this column will be what we call a built-up column. It's pretty much used. We have a lot of columns, but we want to do a built-up column here. So first thing we want to do is go into our families, new, and we want to select the template. So we'll go down to our structural column template. There's our structural column template, and we'll open this guy up. Now here we'll have our preset reference planes if this file ever opens. Okay, so now we have our preset reference planes all ready to go. And first thing we want to do a save as. This family. And I'm going to save this on my desktop. You can save it wherever you like. So we'll call this built-up column. Sorry, I'm on my desktop first. And I won't always hit this options bar because I'm not concerned about backup files here, so we'll just set this to 1. Hit OK. And we'll call this display column. We'll save it. Now, first things we want to do here is we want to go in our lower reference plane, our lower reference level here. And we want to go and we want to create a reference plane. Ooh-wee. And we use the pick line command. And then it'll default to our 0, offset, but we want to say 2 inches offset or whatever you like. Well, we're going to get that guy some parameters anyway. So then we'll go and we'll select these lines here. So let's go and select the line here, our reference plane here, one here, and we'll place one there. Now, these are going to be constrained. They're going to be constrained here a lot, so we want to delete these. Let's go into modify, and let's delete these guys. And we'll delete this one as well. Okay, now, what we want to do now is we want to go and select and create some align dimensions here and here. And then we'll align some dimensions right across here. Okay. Then we want to set equality here and here. Make those equal. And we'll do the same for our other reference planes. Set equality for this one. This one, and we'll select equality again. Now, we want to go out here and we want to create some parameters. Excuse me. Hit the modify. We'll select this dimension line and we'll go to the new parameter. And these guys are going to be instance parameters. So we'll call this one our primary length. sorry, our primary plate length. And we'll say OK. There we go. Next, we'll select this parameter, this dimension line. We'll add a label here. This will also be an instance. This will be our secondary plate length. And we'll say OK. Okay, so now we have our secondary and our primary lengths. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to go and set parameters here. So let's go into our line dimension again for this line and this line. Select it there. And we'll hit modify, select this guy here, and we'll be a new parameter. We'll call this, it'll be also an instance parameter. They'll all be instance parameters. We'll call this secondary plate thickness. And we'll say OK. Now, right here, we'll do another parameter. This will be our primary plate thickness. And it's an instance, and we'll say OK. Okay, now, here we'll need another parameter. Select this, and let's just select this one as well since we're in here. We'll cancel that. And we can, it's always good to hit modify to get you out of the command. So we'll select this parameter, this dimension, and for this one, all we have to do is go to the pull down, and we have a secondary plate thickness, and there we have that one. And then with this one here, we do the same thing. We have our, this is our primary plate thickness, and there we'll select it from the pull down, this primary plate thickness. Now we have all of our plates done, parameters set up. So now what we want to do is we want to go create an extrusion. Now for this one, we want to go here, and we want to select a rectangular shape here, and we want to lock each of these sides down, and then we'll finish it. Now we can simply just grab this one and let's mirror it. And there's our other plate. Now for the other side, we want to create another extrusion. We'll do a rectangular shape. go down to this point and click finish. Oh, sorry, we want to go back. Good. Let's undo that. We didn't lock it. Very important to lock these. So I'll just undo this. Sorry, folks. So let's do that again. Let's do our create extrusion. Rectangular shape. From this point to this point. We'll lock these sides. Then we'll click finish. Okay, now once again, we have this selected, and we'll do a mirror, and we'll mirror this one across. Okay, now we have our extrusion, so let's go into our front elevation. So now we're in our front elevation, so what we need to do is we need to align each side to the top reference level. So let's hit our align command, select it. Let's pick this one first, lock it. Another line. Oh, sorry. We want to align to the reference level. Lock that side. We got the back side here since it's in wireframe, which is good. So let's align this one to our reference plane. Lock it. Then we'll align this other inside and lock. So now you have our built up column. So let's go into our reference level. Now let's do some flexing to make sure this guy works. So let's go into our family types. Let's change this to 4, and let's make this a 4 also, just to see how this works. So it looks like it's going to flex okay without any issues. So I'll just undo this. Okay. Now let's go into our front elevation. Everything looks good and kosher. So now what we want to do, since we're now, let's just put this in shaded view. Okay, let's look at our left elevation. Let's put this in shaded view. Okay, now we're in this view, so we can say we got the left and the right in the shaded view. We need to add some symbology, some symbolic lines in these two views. So let's go into our annotate tab, symbolic line. And here on the lines, let's hit hidden lines projection. So from this point, we should want to be in wireframe now so we can see our line. Let's go from here up to this point. And the same on this side. Now let's go to our left side. And now let's turn shaded back on in this view. So there's our hidden lines that we'll see. Now let's go into our left side view. We want to turn on hidden line. Let's do another symbolic line. And it remembered hidden lines projection. So let's select point here. Take this up. You don't have to worry about that command, that warning. And we'll do a line here and select. Now let's turn this back on to shaded view. And there are hidden lines. Let's look at this in fine. Okay, so now in the 3D view, let's have a look at this. So there's our built up column. Okay, now let's go and test this out on the project. So let's go to new project. Let's open a structural project. Oops, sorry, 1 second here. I want to go, yeah, I did, I'm sorry, new file, new project. And we'll open our structural template. Hit OK. Let's do a window tile. And let's just simply load this guy here, this column that we created, into the project. So let's expand this view. And there's our column. Let's make this fine. And let's make this realistic or shaded. So there's our column that we created. Now we can take this column and copy it. And we could change the type. So let's select this guy here. Let's edit type. We could duplicate this. We'll say OK, built up column 2. And here, in our prop type, well, these are all instance, so we can change the sizes here in the properties dialog box. So we can say 4. We can call this 5. We can even change the thickness here. Let's make this 1 and 1. So there you have it. These are built up columns, and this is our analytical setting within the center of it that we, this is our analytical mark. So, and it's selected to the reference level. You can offset this and do whatever you like. So, hey, um, so let's say you want to do our top offset. Let's say 1 inch, 1 foot. There you go. So hey guys, thank you for watching. This is a built-up column family. Um, you can grab this guy here and you can duplicate it, or you can edit the type settings, but you can't. These are basically families that we'll control from our properties dialog box because they're not type parameter settings. So hey, thank you for watching this video. If you like it or you want to learn anything about Revit, if I know it, I can help you with it. Subscribe to my channel. You'll get videos like this almost every day. Thanks for watching and bye.